Good morning, everyone. This is Wednesday, October the 13th, 2021 at 5:45 a.m. and it's 13 degrees Celsius, but we're heading up to 20 today. So it's going to be a fairly nice day for the mid-fall. So it's rising a few degrees each hour, so that's not too bad. And you can see today, maybe don't know, but anyway, I'll let you know here. We're on Wise Road. The Doubletree Hotel is right there. Doubletree Hotel is right there. And there's a few things on this little corner, but we're just walking through here today. I'm going across the bridge. They did a fantastic job on this road. I got to show you that though on the way through. They made a separate lane for getting off the bridge and turning right, and then it's all marked out really good. Some of the lines aren't completely painted yet, but the paving looks like it's done. There's the Dartmouth Plaza, I guess you call it, over there on Wise Road. And so anyway, we're going to head right across the bridge today. I'm not going to do too much up that way. We're going to go right across the bridge. And we're going to do a morning walk in the darkness across the bridge, and then we're going to go somewhere in the north end of Halifax. Okay? This is the toll booth. Most cars have a transponder and they just go right through. Almost anyone who lives here will have one of those in their window. Just the new people that got to get it all figured out. I don't even know what the fare is if you have to pay now. It's been so long since we had to pay a fare, because we've had one of those things up on our window and you just drive through. It loads automatically from your bank account into your card when you get low, and you don't even have to think about it. Time. I left home at 5 o'clock and I got to the bridge at 5:45. That's pretty good for a long walk like that. I'll tell you how far it is if you want to know. From my house to the bridge. I'll just push my health app and it will tell me how far I've walked this morning. It is 3.5 kilometers from my house to the bridge. And I walked that in 45 minutes. So I walked approximately a kilometer in 15 minutes. That's not bad. I wasn't really pushing it. I was just walking along. Now I got to get my phone off all this stuff here. I got two phones going, so if you're wondering why my one in my right hand is getting out of focus here, because I'm doing stuff with it. Okay, there we go, back on track. I think I walked the other way one night on this bridge, but I never walked over in the dark. Did my first walk going to Halifax in the dark. And it should still be dark when I get there, because this bridge is about, half an hour, maybe less. I'll time it, it's 5:50. We'll see how long it takes to get across this bridge, walking. I think it's about a half an hour. It might be less. I can tell you how long it is also. It might not take that long. It's 1.3 kilometers. The Angus MacDonald Bridge in Halifax is 1.3 kilometers. Because I looked it up on Google Maps. It said it's 1.3 kilometers across this bridge. So I don't think it will take a half an hour. I think it'll take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. 20 minutes probably, what it'll take. So we can start across pretty well around 5:50 when we get on the bridge. Let's see, I got nobody right behind me. Good, I'm going to walk right in the center of this walkway or over to this side. I just have to watch out for bicycles. Because bicycles have to... No, bicycles are supposed to be on the other side. This is only for walking. My mistake. Only for walking on this side. Bicycles over there. The bridge can get pretty noisy with all the traffic all across, but right yet it's not super busy because we're still early. But I would say before I get across, it'll be noisy. While I'm walking along, I might as well check and see how close I am to my 500 subscribers, because that's when my special video is coming up. If I can manage this while I'm walking and not make it too hard on your eyes there. Let's see, I try to do this and not get my camera out of focus. Right. Now I'll try to quickly find out how my 500 subscribers are coming along. If I gained any new ones in the night. I'm at 496. I need 4 more. Then my special video will be up. It's on there now, but it's not. I can't release a 500 subscriber video when I don't have 500 subscribers. So I have it all made, and it's on YouTube, parked, waiting for 500 subscribers. I need 4 more. So hopefully long before you see this video, I'm there. Because this video is for tomorrow. But you might see this before that. This one is for tomorrow. No, sorry. Today is Wednesday, so I made one yesterday for today. This one will be for Friday. But if I reach 500 subscribers before Friday, I'm going to put up the special video, whatever day it's on, because it's extra. The thing about this video you're going to really like is I'm playing my 1972 reissue Fender Telecaster. Now this one wasn't made in 72, it's the reissue of the 1972 Butterscotch Blonde, there we go. Reissue of a 1952 Fender Telecaster. The finish is Butterscotch Blonde. And you want to hear a good tone, wait till you hear this video. Any guitar players out there, you got to hear this video. Because that guitar has got one amazing sound. I know you'll want to play it over and over again. It's a short video. I got over 100 photographs on it though. And they go through the photographs showing them, and the music is in the background. And you can see me and my wife is accompanying with me on keyboard organ. And you can see us in the corner if you're watching the pictures. So I'm really itching to put that up, but I can't put it up until I get my 500 subscribers. So that just wouldn't be fair it's commemorating 500. I can't put it up at 496. I have to have my 500. So if you see this video and you haven't seen the other one, find 4 people to push that subscribe button. Or if anybody's hanging on the fence and you haven't become a subscriber, just push that button. Don't worry, it won't blow up. It won't cost you anything. And it will help me get there a little quicker. And you'll see all my videos. Every time they come out, you'll see them. You don't have to watch them if you're busy, but if you want to see them, they'll be there for you to see. Yes, you can dig and find them regardless, but if you're a subscriber, it'll let you know. Your phone will probably go ding, and you'll look down and it'll say, Halifax Walker's got a new video. So, that's all it does for you if you're a subscriber. Just to clear that up, because when I first started looking at YouTube, I didn't subscribe to people either, because I thought if I subscribed, that was going to cost me about $20 a month to be a subscriber. Like you fix your, subscribing to magazines and papers, and so you think that if you don't know what it's like. But you just subscribe and it doesn't cost anything. And it helps the people out that's making the videos. That's all it is. Because YouTube's got regulations about how many subscribers you need for this and for that and something else. So the more subscribers we get, the more we're going to work out here. Keep at it and keep pushing, bringing those nice videos for you folks to watch. Want to see the city? I'm not going to stop because I want to time it and see how long it takes to walk the bridge. But sitting down there, no fog today, that's a plus, and it's nice and warm, and there's no wind. However, there is a lot of traffic noise on the bridge, as there always is, because the bridge, the type of thing that makes noise when the vehicles drive over it. Well, it's 6:01. I would say we're not going to be any more than 20 minutes across the bridge. It was 5:50 when I started to cross, so we've only been 10 minutes, and we're right about in the center of the hump now, the bridge. Yeah, we're just about right out in the middle, so shouldn't be no more than 20 minutes across the bridge. It's nice to know, because if somebody asks how long it takes to walk that bridge, I can say 20 minutes. But if you're walking real fast, you might make it in 15, but maybe about it. But the normal walk, 20 minutes. I'm walking it not fast, but I'm not walking slow either. I'm walking at a pretty good pace, like I would if I was just walking the bridge. I'm not doing a video, I'm walking about that speed. I'm pretty sure we're going to be over there in 20 minutes. I got 18 minutes yet to go, and I think we're going to be there before that. If you're a person that's thinking about walking for exercise, maybe want to get off a little weight, get in shape, start making videos. You go out walking 3 times a week making a video, or 4, or whatever your amount you're going to give yourself, and you'll take the weight off, because you do a lot of walking. I walked 10.3 kilometers yesterday, and it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard to do. I think I'll do more than that today, because I'm going to have probably 5 in before I ever get started over here. Because I walked from way down Portland, a long ways down Portland, all the way up Wise Road to the bridge, across the bridge. Well, we're on the downhill part of the walk now, so it's all downhill from here, or at least the bridge. After that, it'll be uphill again. There's one nice steep hill on this walk that'll get the blood pumping. That's after you walk past the ferry terminal, you start up that hill towards Wise Road. That's quite an incline on that hill. If you can keep up your pace all the way up that hill and don't slow down, you're doing really good. As the clock makes its way towards 7, the traffic gets busier. It wasn't bad at like 5:45. 5 o'clock there wasn't anything on the road hardly. 5:30 it started to pick up. Now it's 6:05. I'm only 15 minutes to where I am right now. So that's pretty good. I don't think I'm being more than 20 minutes across this bridge total. I got 4 more minutes. If I make it in 4 minutes, it's 20 minutes. Are you enjoying this walk in the dark across the McDonald Bridge? I like walking at night. I love it in the dark. I got a few good comments about walking in the dark. One of my viewers up in Ontario said it looked kind of spooky, eerie, walking around the city in the dark. But that don't bother me. I like dark. I like it. There's something magical about the city when it's dark, as opposed to it when it's light. It's not that exciting when it's light, but when it's dark out, it puts a different feel to it. I don't get to make videos at night very often because I'm married and I don't want to go out. My wife works all day and I don't want her coming in the door and I'm going out the door. So I don't get to make videos at night very often unless it's on the weekend and she's with me. But the next best is I can get up early in the morning and go out because she's already gone to work. She goes to work about 3 a.m. She's a courier driver. She has to go get over to her work and then they have to load the trucks and all that. Do your planning for the day and line everything up. So if I leave the house at 5, especially right now with these short daylight hours, I can walk uptown and still have another hour left. It's 6:08 right now, and might as well say by the time we get across the bridge, it'll be 20 minutes. I got 2 minutes to make it the rest of the way. I think I can make it because the end of the bridge is right up here. If I stop walking, you can see where the end of the bridge is right there. I should be able to make that in 2 minutes. Then we round it right off to an even 20 minutes. At normal walking. Not slow, not fast, just good pace. I still have 2 minutes left, and I've made it in 20 minutes. I'm off the bridge, but it's 6:09, but I don't count off the bridge until I'm away from these railings and stuff. I'm going to count it right at this crosswalk. Right here. This is where I'm off the bridge. 20 minutes. 20 minutes it is across the bridge. Now I'm walking up North Street. I tip my phone back a little bit here. Level it up a little bit. There. Okay. Now I see how long am I on my video? 22 minutes. I've been on my video because I turned it on just before I got to the bridge. So that's pretty good. Only 22 minutes yet. And we got a bit of walking around to do here. It's going to be dark for a while. So that's it. A walk in the dark today. That's what we like. A walk in the dark. Anybody can make a video at 5 in the afternoon. It takes a special person to walk up the door at 5 a.m. making a video. That means you have to be up by about 4. Because I wanted to tidy up the kitchen before I left, and I wanted to eat something before I left. So my wife left around 3 o'clock, and I worked around the house till 4. Then I started preparing to get ready. I had my stuff plugged in, charging as usual, so I have to get that all together. My goal was to be out the door at 5 o'clock. 5 a.m. sharp, I was locking the door. So it worked just perfect. You haven't met too many video people out here at 5 a.m., but come on, guys. I know there's more fellas making these videos around here than me. Come out here at 5 a.m. and we'll go for coffee at Tim Hortons. Sound like a good plan? I know there's other people making videos. I never ran into one yet. Not even one. I know there's quite a few people making videos because I see them on YouTube. But some are totally different to what I'm doing, and some are the same. There's one man and wife couple. They do videos, but they do like a professional production. It's like they've been trained in movie making and stuff. And they do a really fancy job, but they only put out about one every 2 or 3 months or something. But they get a lot of views when it comes out. So they're not really doing the same thing I'm doing. So chances of meeting them would be slim. And then there are other people driving around doing videos. I've done a few driving ones, but only to be a little different, not because that's my main. You got to mix it up a little bit. And then there's people doing just exactly what I'm doing. They're walking around and okay, I got a crosswalk. Surely somebody's gonna let me go across here. There we go. All right, I am at North Street in Gottingen. Downtown is that way, and the north end is this way and that way. Kind of like that. That's the north end. We are in the north end right now. North end of Halifax. This is about the, I guess we're in the heart of the north end. Oh, we gotta let these cars go because they got an arrow. I can't hold them up. After they go through, I will get my, I didn't push my button. No, maybe I'm not supposed to. No button to push. Here we go. Some of them you push a button, some of them it works automatic. So this particular one works automatic. All right, so we're going up North Street. The city's starting to come alive now. This is when it's really nice in the morning when the city's waking up. People are getting out to go to work. Some are just getting up, some are leaving the house. Those that are starting at 7 are just leaving. And some of the others maybe start at 8 and they won't be leaving for a while. But the ones that are starting at 7, they're pretty much going out the door now. So the traffic is picking up a little bit here in the wonderful city of Halifax. Don't you just love walking around Halifax? You know, Halifax is rated one of the safest cities in all of Canada. Did you know that? You can walk around here anytime, day and night, and the chances of something happening is so small, you don't even have to think about it. It is amazing. There's smaller cities, towns, there's little villages that are worse. I grew up in one. Anybody knows me knows where that is, but I'm not going to say what town that was, what village that was. But it was like that. You couldn't make it down through the street without an altercation with somebody. And I always believed if they're going to hit me, I'm going to hit first. So that's what I did when I was a young guy living in my little village. If anybody tried any stuff, I went first. I wasn't going to wait till they hit me and then try to do something. I went first. And then I walked on down the road. That's how it was growing up in a little village in New Brunswick. But I gotta say, in Halifax, people are civilized. And strangers will come up and talk to you. And it's amazing for a city the size of Halifax that strangers will have a conversation with you. And they don't even know you. I love it because I'm a sociable person. I like to talk. You never guessed, did you? No, you didn't know that. You didn't know I like to talk. But I do. I know it's a shock. So it's really a wonderful city. Anybody watching these videos will tell you if they live here, they'll tell you the same thing. It's a very friendly place. Beautiful city. And we don't even get a lot of snow usually in the winter. Sometimes we do, but not as a rule. As a rule, most of the time, the winters we get snowstorms, but because being by the ocean, they melt. And there's not snow on the ground all winter, and sometimes. And sometimes it lasts maybe a couple of months. There'll be some snow, and then sometimes it'll warm up and rain, sun will come out or something and melt it all. And so you just never know. Yeah, we can only hope we get a nice winter again this year. That would be nice. Well, I'm on the corner of North Street and Agricola. Right now, I guess I'll walk through the intersection since I have a walk sign. So I think I'll just skip Agricola today. I walked it last time I was over here in the dark. Today I'm going to skip that for now. Then we'll walk on up the road. I could walk up Roby. I could, but I'm not sure. Let's see if I'm level here. Well, I wasn't far off. Okay. I did the south end yesterday. I'll be down the south end. Made a video. You can't cover the whole south end in a day no more than you can the north end. So you have to pick a route and then another time do another route. But I was down in the south end yesterday anyways. And I ended my video in Peace and Friendship Park. Oops, taxi wants to turn here. I better get moving along here. Oh, I guess I could walk up Roby a ways. All right, we'll cross the street and then we'll walk up Roby. That way will take you to the south end. If you just go straight down that way on Roby, it'll take you right down to the south end. Don't have to go on any other streets. Roby and Spring Garden Road is where the 2 new condo towers are going up. Condo towers and stores in the bottom. And a beautiful location too. I guess I ought to push my button here. Okay. Ready for the light to change. There we go. You gotta have a special arrangement in your house in order to come out at 5 a.m. doing videos. Great for me because my wife is working and my son is sleeping until about 9. So it's a perfect time for me to go out and make a video rather than just lay on the couch watching TV, watching YouTube usually, and falling asleep halfway through some of them. So this is much better. You get out and do something. Get some exercise, doing something good for the community. And it is good for the community because it shows people what Halifax is like. When people want to come here, they got questions. They want to know, are there coffee shops open all night? Are there gas bars right around? Is there car dealerships right everywhere? It's like there is here, they're everywhere. They want to know the price of houses, all this kind of stuff. I can tell you the price of houses is going up. Since a lot of people are moving to Halifax right now, the price is going up. I can't tell you by what rate. Like say you were going to buy a house last year for $300,000, which you probably could have. You probably couldn't find one now. I'm just guessing it's probably 4. But I'm not really into real estate. Only going by what I hear and see, but I don't look into it or anything like that. Hey, I'm retired. I can't buy a house. It is what it is. So we're doing okay. We're managing all right. I think we have a lot compared to what some people have. And we don't own a house, but we still have a lot compared to what some people do. So I'm thankful for it. We just went through Thanksgiving, and I always say I'm so grateful the way life has turned out for me. Because it did get off to a rough start, but when I met the woman I'm married to now, it all turned around. Life turned around when I married my present wife, and that was 30 years ago. So we're still together, and I expect it'll be that way till the end. So very grateful that has turned out for me the way it has. Just tell it a little bit of my personal life, I guess, but everybody goes through things, and it's not always perfect. It's not always rosy. There's the hard side to life as well as the easy, good side. I guess there's nobody going to get through life without some pains along the way. So when I look back on things and where I am today, I'm grateful. I'm really thankful for everything I have. Thankful and grateful. What more do I need? I got a Fender Telecaster and a Marshall amp. What more do I need? That's all anybody needs, isn't it? Sure, that's all I need. If you got small hands, the Telecaster might be for you if you play the guitar. Because they got small neck on them for some reason. I've had different guitars over the years, and they all had a wider neck than this one. But I'm getting used to it now. I've had it for 4 years. I had it 1 year before we came back to Halifax. So I had it 4 years. So I'm finally getting it so I don't hit the string next to the one I'm trying to hit. And I got room on that neck for my fingers. And yeah, it took getting used to. The one thing I do like about it, it's got a maple body. And it don't dive on you like some guitars. Some guitars, the neck is heavier than the body, and if you take your hand off it, it'll dive. But mine won't, because it's got a maple body and a birch neck. I think that's what it is. Yeah, maple body and a birch neck. One of those white ones, so those white lacquered necks. Smooth on the hands. I don't know how many of you out there are guitar players, but I like talking about guitars. So there's one little point I want to tell you about that my guitar has. There was a couple of years around 51, 52 when people started, when rockabilly came along. The Telecaster was the guitar, and the Gretsch guitar was popular with rockabilly guys too. Anyways, the Telecaster, they started turning the volume and the tone opposite to each other. So they took that apart and turned them around so they could work the volume control with their little finger. That was in the days before tremolos and things like that. So they turned them around backwards, and that's how mine came. Mine came like that, with the volume and the tone backwards. So a unique little distinction in that one and most Telecasters. Most of them, the tone is up front and the volume's in the back. But the volume is on the front and the tone's on the back of mine. Or, you know, in a row, like, I don't mean the back of the guitar, but the one is to the left and the other to the right. Well, I guess a better way to say it. Anyway, there's that little distinction in the 51, 52 models. Some certain models, they modified that, and mine came that way. I wouldn't have bothered shifting it, but I kind of liked the idea of what they did, and so there's a little distinction there. The only thing it took getting used to, because my hand used to hit the volume control and keep turning the volume down on it while I was playing. Now I'm over that. I've had it for 4 years, so I've adjusted my mind to it to realize I don't need to hit that. Well, look at that. I'm almost up to Young and Roby. What could I possibly do up here now? Let me think. I'm thinking, trying to come up with something I could do here at Young and Roby. What is that I see up there? Is that a Tim Hortons sign? Wait, we gotta zoom it up. Could that be a Tim Hortons sign up there? Look, I think that is. So it must be what I'm going to do at Young and Roby. Maybe going into Tim Hortons. That might be what I'm planning to do. I don't know. We got to see how long my video is. I'm 45 minutes right now into this video, and that's probably, by the time I get up to Young and Roby, that's probably long enough to bore you to death. So we will probably end it up here at Young and Roby. Well, I certainly enjoyed this early morning walk out here before daylight. It won't even be daylight for a while yet. It's only 6:30. We're in complete darkness doing this video. And it won't be daylight for another half hour. It'll be just starting to come daylight around 7. It's usually not good daylight till about 7:15. So we had a complete darkness for this video today. And it's still 100% darkness. If I look around to where the sun comes up, there's no sun. It's all dark yet. So we had a complete, it will be almost an hour long walk in complete darkness. Don't you love it? I do. I like walking around in the dark. All the lights of the city look so much nicer in the dark. That building over there is the Young Tower. In case you ever have to go to the Young Tower, that first one with the red sign on the top. That's the Young Tower. It's an office tower. I don't know what all's in there. I think there's a radio station in there, I believe. Well, I'm going to walk through here. We got to stop and take a coffee break, I guess, at Tim Hortons before I move along. I gotta walk all the way home again. Oh, well, I don't have to, but I'm going to. So I know when I get here what kind of a walk I've got ahead of me. Do you want to know how far I walked this morning? Just for fun? Before I sign off, okay. There we go. I'm going to tell you. I walked 9,000, whoops, that's steps. I walked 6.2 kilometers. I'll show you. 9,200 steps, 6.2 kilometers. That's what I walked so far today. So now I know how far it is from my house to Tim Hortons on Young and Roby. It's 6.2 kilometers. And I've got to turn off this other phone. There we go. There we have it. Here we are at Tim Hortons. And I've got to undo all this stuff now and get my gear packed up. So where's a good place to do that? Right here maybe? Probably. Just do it right here. I'll just sit right down right here. If it's dry. I'm going to sit right down there. There we go. Sit right here and pack up my gear. So now I'm right down by the ground here. And I'm going to sign off. So if you like watching this video and it didn't bother you, it didn't bore you to death, and you're okay with it, push like. And if you're not yet a subscriber, push that subscriber button because I want to show you that new video. You're going to love it with my music in the background. Okay? So anyway, until next time, you have a great day and bye for now. See ya.